Hi, folks. Andrew here, Top Fitness Strategies. Yes, I am the face who runs the place. And in this episode, we're going to talk about personal trainers. That's right. What do you ask your personal trainer? If you're going to hire one, you got to ask some questions, right? Well, let me talk to you about this here in a little bit. All right. But before we get started, as always, our sponsor for this evening or for the show or for this episode is the Top Fitness Strategies virtual gym. Join it. You'll get all kinds of goodies coming your way. So just check it out and you'll see what I mean. Topfitnessstrategies.com/gym. Go check it out and have fun with it. All right, here we go. What do you ask your personal trainer? All right, the main event. Here we go. First of all, just so there's no misunderstanding of what's going on here, Top Fitness Strategies. We're all about the fitness over 50 crowd. I'm all about the looking better, feeling better, gaining some confidence. That's what this is all about. If you're interested and want to show off your body on stage somewhere, fantastic goal. I will support you 100%. That's not what this channel is all about. Okay, just keep that in mind. I want to just look better, feel better, gain some confidence. Whatever that means to you, that's what we do. Okay, as long as we get that straightened out right away. So, if that's the case, since I focus on the folks who are over 50 years old, all my teachings, all my trainings, all my tips, techniques can be for any age. Keep that in mind, but my focus is for the ones over 50. All right. That being said, if you're over 50 years old and you hire a personal trainer or you want to hire a personal trainer, does it behoove you? It's a great word. Does it behoove you to hire somebody who's 25 years old or somebody that's, let's say, over 40, maybe over 50, that's been through life a little bit? And I say this all the time, and nothing against the younger folks at all. We've all been there. I was 25 once. Most people I hang out with, they're over 50 years old. Most of them are 25 once as well. Okay. I say this quite a bit. They're fantastic, but life, usually at that point, life hasn't kicked them in the teeth yet. That's right. Life hasn't kicked them in the teeth. Us 50-year-olds, 50-plus-year-olds, a lot of us, yeah, life has kicked us in the teeth more than once, more than twice. So keep that in mind. The younger folks usually don't have the same life experiences. But Andrew, I'm here to train. I want to train. I don't care about life experiences. Believe me when I tell you, there is a huge difference. You hire your personal trainer, yeah, because they're going to kick your butt to do what you need to do. Any trainer can do that. Any trainer can kick your butt. But can you relate to that person? It's a whole different story. If you have a situation going on at home, can the younger person relate to it? I'm not saying they can or can't. I'm just saying it's more relatable for the older folks. Just the same way, a 25-year-old that looking for a trainer, would that 25-year-old want to hire a 60-year-old trainer? Chances are they wouldn't. Why? Because they don't relate with each other. And there's all kinds of other reasons. But anyway, looking at personal trainers. First of all, let's get one thing out of the way. A personal trainer in the health and fitness world, there's all kinds of different certifications they can get from all kinds of different companies. To name a few, and I have a list here. So if I'm looking off of camera, that's why I got the list here. And these are just a few of them. ISSA, International Sports Science Association. That's that certification I have. You also have FM, Fitness Mentors. You have NAMS, National Academy of Sports Medicine. You have ACE, the American Council of Exercise, the National Council of Strength and Fitness, the National Strength and Conditioning Association. You have Athletics and Fitness Associations of America. You have American College of Sports Medicine. I can go on. The list is huge. So most trainers are going to have at least one, if not several different credentials. But does that really matter? Does it matter where their credentials is from? I would argue no, it doesn't. Now, for the trainer, yeah, it's cool to have all these accolades. It's cool to have all kinds of this, all kinds of that. I equate this to a doctor. You go to your doctor. Do you ask how many different degrees you have and what kind of degrees and what your specialty in, chances are you don't. At least I never have, and I don't know too many people who have. If they have, great, fantastic. But the whole point is the trainer is accredited from somewhere. They had to go through some sort of training. All right, good enough. Totally up to you, but I'm just telling you there's all kinds out there, so don't focus on one versus another because they all have different criteria to get their certification. Okay? Now, the next point is what kind of questions should you ask your trainer? This one always puzzled me. I said, okay, I don't know what kind of questions should ask your trainer. Interesting. So I Googled it. I wanted to know what's out there, what some of the top questions are that people that the experts say to ask your trainer. The number one question that I ran into is you ask them, how long have you been a trainer? Which another one puzzled me. What difference does it make how long they've been a trainer? All right, if I go back to the age thing, if you relate to the person and they have credentials, because you already asked about the credentials or found out about the credentials, does it matter if they've been a trainer for 1 day or 20 years? Yeah, to an extent it does, but for your purposes, does it? I don't know. Only you can answer that. Another question they got, what's included with your program? It depends on, I don't understand that question either. I think it depends on the person looking to get trained. And maybe from that, they want to know what's in your program. I'm not poo-pooing any of these questions. Don't get me wrong. It's just some of these puzzle me. Do you have any client pictures or videos? This one's sketchy. I don't like to show off my clients unless they ask me to. I don't want to brag about, okay, I trained this person, I trained that person. Other folks do. It's just not the way I like to do things. Another question: what is your style of teaching? Huh? I that has to be more specific. That was too vague for me. This one also got me. How long does your process take? If you're talking about how long I train, depends on what you're paying for, anywhere from 30 minutes to 55, 60 minutes. If you want to know how long the process takes to get to where you want to be, that depends on your goals. It depends on where you start and where you want to finish, or where you're heading to. So that question, I don't even think you should ask that. Another one: what is your cancellation policy? Yeah, I don't even want to get started with that because there's too much negative in that one right around. Do you have a nutrition background? Okay, there are some credentials out there for nutrition. I get it. You want to know about the nutrition, but with most of the certifications comes a nice nutrition package within it. Okay, and we can go on and on and on. It said another one is, what if I don't see results? Well, one, it depends on how long you've been doing it, and two, if you don't see results in an X amount of time, and I think this should be a predetermined time between you and your trainer. If you don't see results, at that point you sit down and talk. Okay, let's change something up. A story I had with before I got into the fitness thing and everything else. This is good 25 years ago. I decided to hire my own personal trainer. Went to a gym, got there, did the first workout with the trainer. At the end of the workout, I looked at her. It was a female. I said, looked at her. I didn't request a female, man. I just went to the gym I was at, said, I'd like to hire a trainer. They said, well, this person's available. I said, fantastic. I'll talk with them. I don't recall asking too many questions at that point. After the workout, I said, we need to talk. She says, why? I said, because the stuff that we did today, I'm not going to do it. I don't like it. And if we're going to go on, we got to find something different. So long story short, we worked out once or twice more. We just didn't relate on a workout level at all. And we just went our separate ways at that point. And long story, I won't even get into it. But anyway, hire a personal trainer. My whole thing is be comfortable with the person you're with. Yeah, if you want to ask these questions, fantastic. If you're comfortable with them, fantastic. Go forward. If you're not, do yourselves both a favor and say, you know what? I'm not comfortable with you. on a professional level or whatever. Don't say, you suck, I don't want to be with you, because you might have personalities that clash. And if that's the case, they're not going to want to work with you. And the trainer's worst nightmare is having somebody that you're training that doesn't want to work with you because nothing good is going to happen from there. We're over 50 years old. Be professional about it. Say, dude, it's not going to work between us. Let's just cut ties and move on, and we'll exchange pleasantries if we ever see each other. But a working relationship probably isn't going to work out for us. Makes sense, right? Okay, fantastic. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that. I don't want to keep this long. Well, I guess I'm doing this too long as it is, but hope you understand what I'm talking about here. Makes sense. If you have any questions about this, please ask me. And I might even do a series of what you should ask a trainer versus what you shouldn't ask your trainers. I might do a series about that coming up too. So I'll stop it here. Once again, go to the virtual gym, topfitnessstrategies.com/gym. Check out what that's all about. Going to be some changes coming up here soon, so you might want to be part of that as well. Okay, I'll stop it here. Thanks for being here. Once again, I am Andrew. I am the face who runs the place. So until next time, ciao.